Hello all, I am Dr. Prabhas Sanjanbal. In today's class, we'll discuss about the epsilon NFA. Why epsilon NFA is required generally? See, some languages are there, means construction of NFA and DFA is also not possible. So we need epsilon. Okay, see, now we'll see the examples of means some languages. Okay, where means NFA and DFA is not possible. NFA and DFA both are not possible for this type of language here. Now we'll see the examples. Epsilon NFA, right? Epsilon simply we can write this is the short form epsilon NFA, right? Suppose the language is there. Language L equal to 0 to the power m, 1 to the power n, 2 to the power p, where m, n, p greater or equal to 0. There are some languages like 0 to the power n, m, 1 to the power n, 2 to the power p, m, n, p greater or equal to 0. Means for this type of language, generally the construction of NF and DF is generally not possible. So we have to construct the epsilon NFA. We have to construct the epsilon NFA for this type of language. Okay. See how to construct. Since there are how many number of symbols are there? 0, 1, 2. Here important point. Here input alphabets are 0, 1, 2. Here input alphabets are 0, 1, 2. Okay. So 3 input alphabets are there. So 3 symbols are there. So now we'll construct the 3 number of states like Q0, Q1, Q2. So Q2 is my final state. So Q2 is my final state and Q0 is the initial state. Okay. So here 0 to the power m, 0 to the power m, and m is greater or equal to 0, and m is greater or equal to 0. That means here we can get epsilon, we can also get epsilon, we can get also single 0, we can also get double 0, we can also get triple 0, we can also get 4 number of zeros, like means m number of zeros we can get. So 0 is a self loop. Simply we can say like 0 is a self loop. Okay. So simply we can just write 0 is a self loop. Then next one is 1. 1 to the power n. 1 to the power n, and n is greater or equal to 0. What is the meaning of n is greater or equal to 0? That means we can get epsilon, single 1, double 1, triple 1, 4 number of 1, like this we can get. Okay. So 1 is a self loop. So 1 is a self loop on Q1 state, right? Then Q2 state, So now we'll check Q2. For Q2, 2 is one symbol, but 2 means 2 to the power p, and p is greater or equal to 0. Since p is greater or equal to 0, similarly we can get epsilon 1, single 2, double 2, triple 2, like this. Okay. So 2 is a self loop. So 2 is a self loop on Q2 state. Now how to connect all the states? So 0 is a self loop on Q0 state, 1 is a self loop on Q1 state, 2 is a self loop on Q2 state. Now how to connect Q means all 3 states, means Q0, Q1, Q2. How to connect? Now we'll connect using epsilon move. Now we'll connect all states using epsilon move. This is called epsilon move or epsilon. Like this is epsilon, this is epsilon. Okay. Now we'll connect simply using epsilon. This is called epsilon NFA for this language, for the given language. Okay. This is the construction of epsilon NFA. So if we'll if we'll think about the means the formal definition of epsilon and NFA, see here, what is the formal definition of epsilon NFA? See here, it is completely similar as DFA as well as NFA also, but the transition function is little bit different. See here, the formal definition of epsilon NFA, formal definition of epsilon NFA. Similarly, it has a 5 tuple Q summation del Q0 F. Okay, Q0 is nothing but here set of finite states. Summation is the transition function. Summation is the input alphabet here. It is completely similar to NFA as well as DFA. Here input alphabet, del is the transition function, Q0 is the initial state, then F is the set of final states. Okay, so here transition function is different. Transition function means del to Q into summation union epsilon to 2 to the power Q. This is the transition function for epsilon NFA. But in case of DFA, the transition function is del to Q into summation to Q. But in case of NFA, the transition function is del to Q into summation to 2 to the power Q. But here the input is, here the left part means the input takes the epsilon. Here the input alphabet takes the epsilon NFA. See here, epsilon NFA means here reads, here all input alphabets are like 0, 1, 2 as well as epsilon. So that's why the transition function is Q into summation to epsilon to 2 to the power Q. Means here input alphabet is epsilon with the input alphabets. This is the transition function. So there's a little bit difference between the transition function in DFA, NFA and epsilon NFA. Now we'll see one more example, the construction of epsilon NFA. See here. Okay, for the language, construct the epsilon NFA for the language A to the power P, B to the power Q, C to the power R, D to the power S, E to the power T, P, Q, R, S, T greater or equal to 0. Okay, now we'll construct. So here my input alphabets contain the symbols like A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so now we'll construct. Here 5 symbols are there. All symbols are A to the power P. See here, A to the power P and P is greater or equal to 0. That means what? Epsilon 1A, 2A, 3A. That means if P value equal to 0, it will give epsilon. If P value equal to 1, it will give A. If P value equal to 2, it will give 2A. If P value equal to 3, it will give 3 number of A. Okay, so now we'll construct. How many symbols are there here? 5 symbols. So 5 states will be required. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, then Q4. Okay, Q4 is my final state. So Q0 is a self-hoop of P, sorry, A. Q1 is a self-hoop of B. Q2 is a self-hoop of C. Q3 is a self-hoop of D. Q4 is a self-hoop of E. Now how to connect all states? We can connect all states means Q0, Q1 through epsilon. Now we'll connect Q1 to Q2 using epsilon. Now we'll connect Q2 to Q3 using epsilon. Now we'll connect Q3 to Q4 using epsilon. This is called epsilon or construction of epsilon NFA. Okay. Okay, this is the end of epsilon NFA class. Okay, thanks for watching.